So we're here at Eurardy Reserve today with Geoff Woodall, who is the project manager for this site. Geoff, do you want to tell us a little bit about the area behind us and what the plans are for this year?
Yeah, so this is a bit of a yellow sand plain, and we're planning to plant a lot of the small heath plants in here. It's our first real attempt at trying to get the keystone heath plants established at Eurardy, and so we'll be doing some weed control in here soon, and then putting in the planting lines and planting during June this year. And behind you here are a couple of the key species, one of the little melaleucas and another little myrtaceous shrub behind us here. So these are the ones that we brought into cultivation now, and we'll be planting those in the middle of winter.
And what are the biggest challenges of planting on this type of soil and in this climate?
Well, as you can see, it's pretty the weeds are quite a big issue on these sort of soils. We've done some weed control last year in spring. We spray topped this area to get rid of the mulla, and so weeds are a big issue. And up this way, it's all about moisture in the ground. So we try and conserve as much moisture as we possibly can.
Beautiful.
So this is one of the keystone Calathemna species for the yellow sand plain that we're bringing into cultivation at Eurardy, and it's doing quite well in the restoration, providing we keep the grazing pressure down on it. So yeah, and it's a beautiful little shrub.
We're out here today at Eurardy Reserve, which is about 6.5 hours north of Perth, and it's a site owned by Bush Heritage Australia. We've been planting here since 2019, and to date we've planted about 620 hectares, and at the moment we're in the 2020 planting area, and as you can see, it is absolutely thriving. It's really hard to get a sense of scale because it's just trees for as far as the eye can see in every direction. The eucalyptus are doing really well, so these are York gums that you can see primarily along here, and then this is an acacia acuminata next to me. But yeah, overall everyone's really pleased with the result, and we've got another 600 or so hectares to plant in the coming years, which will be on slightly trickier soils. So we're doing some trials this year to see what works and what doesn't with planting methods and species, but so far all of the red soils area that's been planted is doing exceptionally well. A big thank you to all of the donors that have supported this project. It wouldn't be possible without the support of individuals and organisations, and it's such an important cause to restore areas like this, big swathes of land that have been cleared, and hopefully in another 10 years time you won't know that it was ever cleared. We're trying to really recreate the ecosystem and the natural environment. And thanks to everybody. So one of the really cool things about the Eurardy project is that every tree that has been planted and will be planted in the revegetation areas, the seed has come from the reserve. So it's been picked by hand and either grown into seedlings or planted directly as seed. So the next steps for this year, after winter planting, we'll be collecting seed again for next year. So seed collection normally happens around November, December, and the seed is treated, taken to the nursery to be grown into seedlings, or planted directly as seed next winter.